Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Inside. Today we're looking at another Star Wars Imperial Assault villain pack. This one for Boba Fett, the infamous bounty hunter. This is by Fantasy Flight, which produces awesome stuff, and this game is no exception. Everything we've looked at is real high quality. So this is yet another one from my buddy Wyatt's Haul, and a massive thanks to him for letting me open all these before him. This one includes a plastic figure, one rule sheet, 2 deployment cards, 3 agenda cards, 3 command cards, 2 skirmish mission cards, and 1 condition card. So let's tear right in. Gonna use the scissors as usual. I'm sure you're all sick of hearing me say this, but got to get permission from a responsible adult before using scissors if you're not allowed to otherwise. And be careful when cutting into these because it would be fairly easy to screw up your cards if you're not careful. Boba Fett tends to be a little more expensive than some of the others just because he is so popular. So it might be a little harder to find him and you might end up paying a few bucks more. But on average, as of this recording in 2017, the figures go for between 10 and 15 bucks on average. Sometimes you can find them cheaper, sometimes you can't. There's our cards, and let's get the mini out. Alright, the figure is pretty nice. His backpack is a separate piece that's been glued on, so be aware of that it might come off if the glue gives way somehow. Otherwise, it's a pretty nice little sculpt. The little antenna here could probably break off if it's not, handled carefully. But it is a really nice sculpt, very detailed. You have to be pretty good at painting, I think, to really get all the detailing on this one. But, as always, a nice quality figure. Very impressive. So let's get him out of the way and look at the others. Start with the insert sheet. Alright, as usual, we've got the contents list. General information, and some skirmish scenario. This one uses some from the Twin Shadows expansion. So you're going to need Twin Shadows to do this skirmish mission. It only uses 3 tiles from that. It looks like 2A, 4A, and 6A. So, but it is not a very large map to begin with. So, but it does have everything listed down here that you're going to need as usual. On the other side here is the side mission for him. And it looks like the map's pretty decent size. Deployment information, summary, mission briefing, additional rewards, all that sort of thing. And this one just uses tiles out of the core box set. So if you don't have Twin Shadows, you can still do the side mission. So that's kind of nice. Let's move that aside and look at the cards. Alright, let's start with the command cards like usual. First up we have Capture the Weary, Hunter. Tap, choose an adjacent hostile figure. That figure becomes weakened. If that figure was already weakened, it suffers 2 exhaustion instead. Next up we have Jump Jets, any small figure. Tap, place your figure in an empty space within 5 spaces. Mandalorian Tactics, Boba Fett. Double tap, perform 2 attacks, apply +1 surge to each attack results instead of choosing one ability from Battle Discipline, apply all of its listed abilities. It's pretty cool. Let's look at our condition card. Weakened, harmful. While attacking, apply -1 surge to attack results. While defending, apply -1 cancel to the defense results. Discard this condition at the end of your activation. Alright, let's look at our other cards here. There's quite a few here. So let's look at our agenda cards first. Predator and Prey, Yavin 4 Wilderness, Soldier for Hire. 3 influence. Play this card as side mission Predator and Prey, Boba Fett Infamous Bounty Hunter pack. After the heroes resolve any other side mission, discard this card and receive the reward listed below. Boba Fett Infamous Bounty Hunter villain. By any means necessary. Keep this card as this 1 influence. Keep this card secret. Play it after a Mandalorian figure resolves an attack. That figure may perform an additional attack with the same target. Then the attacker suffers 4 damage. Wow. Then either discard this card or shuffle it back into your agenda deck. No disintegrations, 2 influence. Place this card in your play area. Deplete this card when you declare an attack during any mission. Apply -2 damage to the attack results. If the attack does not miss, increase Imperial symbol by 2. Alright, let's look at the side mission and skirmish thing here. Data Run A. Imperial mission tokens represent data cores. A figure can retrieve the data core that has the same color corresponding to his opponent's deployment zone. End of each round. Each player who has a figure in his deployment... End of each round. Each player who has a figure in his opponent's deployment zone that is carrying a data core gains 10 VPs. Then, if at least one player gained VPs in this way, discard all data cores. Targeting computers. This is card B. Imperial Space Station. Imperial mission tokens represent targeting signals. Start of each round. In order of initiative, each player moves the targeting signal that has the color corresponding to their deployment zone 3 spaces. End of each round. If one player controls the weapons council, he could choose 1 targeting signal and roll 1 red die. Each figure on or adjacent to the chosen targeting signal suffers damage equal to the damage result. Alright, let's look at our cards here. Explosive Armaments, Skirmish Upgrade, 1. Attachment, Hunter or Droid only. Each figure in this group gains Surge of +1 damage, Blast 2 damage. It's pretty good, but you have to have 2 surges. Boba Fett, Infamous Bounty Hunter. He's a hunter. Cost of 13. +1 defense, +1 cancel. Mobile. Surge of Pierce 1, Surge Weaken. Battle Presence. After a hostile figure voluntarily exits a space adjacent to you, that figure suffers 1 exhaustion. Limit once per figure per round. Battle Discipline. When you declare an attack, choose one of the following abilities to apply to that attack. +2 accuracy, Surge of +2 damage, Surge of Recover 2 damage. Health 12, Speed 6, Defense 1 black dice, Attack of Blaster 1 blue, 1 green, 1 yellow. Alright, he's a little expensive, but he looks pretty good. If you use him right, he's probably worth the money. But that is what is inside the Boba Fett villain pack from Star Wars Imperial Assault. I'm sure a lot of people are going to go out and buy this one, and now that you know what's inside, you can see that he's actually pretty good, and the side mission and skirmish mission are probably pretty good as well. And the side mission only needs the main core box, so at least you could do one of them fairly quickly with that. So that'll do it for this episode. We've seen what's in the box, and thanks again to Wyatt for letting me open all his cool stuff. And Imperial Assault Week continues on what's inside, but in the meantime, thanks for watching, and we hope to see you on the next episode.